The wellness industry made $500 billion last year telling women they weren't enough. And most of it, you paid voluntarily. You're staring at an influencer's perfectly organized, beige-toned pantry on Instagram, suddenly feeling profound guilt about your chaotic kitchen cabinets. That shame is completely artificial, manufactured to sell you expensive aesthetic products you absolutely do not need. Here's what nobody tells you. That influencer's pantry was styled in 45 minutes, lit by a ring light, and every single container on that shelf was either gifted or paid for by a brand sponsorship. You are being sold a feeling of inadequacy so that you will buy your way out of it. The aesthetic and wellness industries are not designed to make you healthier, calmer, or more organized. They are designed to make you feel perpetually almost there, one purchase away from the life you deserve. That is not an accident. That is the business model. By the time we get through all 11 of these trends, you will be able to walk past an entire aisle of matching glass jars and feel absolutely nothing, because you'll see the psychological architecture underneath them. And the first one, it is sitting in your kitchen right now. Number 1. The matching container trap. The That Girl pantry aesthetic, matching glass jars, uniform labels, linen baskets, is the single most brilliant retail scam of the last decade. The containers themselves solve zero organizational problems. The problem was never that your pasta was in the wrong jar. But brands like the Container Store built an entire identity around the idea that visual uniformity equals mental peace. Psychologists call this environmental self-regulation, the belief that fixing your external space will fix your internal chaos. Never does. A $200 pantry overhaul does not change the fact that dinner is stressful, just gives you prettier chaos. Number 2. The Clean Girl skincare stack. And it doesn't stop in the kitchen. The Clean Girl aesthetic follows you straight into your bathroom. It demands a 7-step skincare routine with serums that run $60 to $90 each. Dermatologists, actual board-certified ones, consistently confirm that most adult women need a cleanser, a moisturizer, and SPF. That is a $40 monthly commitment maximum. The skincare industry generates over $180 billion globally by selling women the idea that their natural skin is a problem requiring a sophisticated solution. Your skin isn't broken. The marketing is just extraordinarily sophisticated. Number 3. The Wellness Journal spiral. Once your pantry is organized and your skincare shelf is stacked, the algorithm decides your mind needs curating too. Journaling is genuinely beneficial for mental health, the research is solid on that. But the wellness industry transformed a $3 composition notebook into a $45 manifestation journal, with prompts, gold foil, and linen covers. Jessica, a 34-year-old teacher making $58,000 a year, owns 4 of them. She's filled exactly 12 pages across all 4. The psychological trick here is what behavioral economists call preparatory behavior. Buying the tool feels like doing the thing. The purchase releases the same mild dopamine hit as actual progress, so your brain stops demanding the real work. Number 4. The linen everything aesthetic. While your journal sits untouched, the algorithm has already moved on to your bedroom. Somewhere between 2022 and now, it decided that true sophistication means owning exclusively beige linen. Linen bedding sets, linen throw pillows, linen aprons you will never cook in. The average aesthetic bedroom refresh costs between $400 and $700. The color palette shifts every 18 months because if the aesthetic were permanent, you'd stop buying. The trend cycle is not a trend. It is a subscription model without the cancel button. Number 5. The Nourish Your Body food aesthetic. Once your space looks right, the industry pivots to what you put in your body. Adaptogenic mushroom lattes, collagen peptide powders, chlorophyll water. The functional wellness food market is projected to exceed $1 trillion globally by 2030, and it is built almost entirely on aspirational marketing rather than clinical consensus. Most of these products exist in a regulatory gray zone where health claims are loosely enforced. Maya, a 29-year-old marketing coordinator, spends roughly $160 a month on wellness supplements. Her doctor has never recommended a single one of them. The food isn't the product. The identity of being someone who takes care of herself. That is what is actually being sold. Number 6. The expensive workout aesthetic. And if you're going to nourish your body, you obviously need to move it in the right outfit. You do not need $120 leggings to do a squat. The science of physical performance does not change based on whether your gym set is monochromatic. But brands have fused fitness with social identity so aggressively that the outfit has become the admission ticket to taking yourself seriously as someone who works out. The athleisure market is worth over $300 billion for exactly this reason. The leggings are not performance wear. They are status wear priced accordingly. Number 7. The digital vision board subscription. You've got the outfit. You've got the supplements. Now apparently you need an app to hold it all together. Digital platforms now charge women between $9 and $30 a month to organize their goals aesthetically. Vision board apps. Habit trackers with beautiful UI manifestation platforms. These are organizational tools dressed in therapy language. The irony is surgically precise. You are paying a monthly subscription to think about the financial goals you can't reach. Partly because of the monthly subscription. Number 8. The healing era home refresh. When the apps don't fix the anxiety, the industry offers you something more ancient feeling. Crystals, singing bowls, Himalayan salt lamps, Palo Santo bundles. The spiritual aesthetic industry understands one behavioral truth with devastating precision, that women who are burnt out, anxious, and overwhelmed will reach for anything that promises peace. That emotional state is the target demographic, not a coincidence. A salt lamp does not regulate your nervous system, but it does cost $45, photograph beautifully, and make you feel like you did something restorative without addressing a single root cause of your stress. Number 9. The soft life luxury decoy. The healing era bleeds directly into the soft life, and this is where the spending gets quietly serious. Silk pillowcases, cashmere socks, expensive candles. The soft life aesthetic rebrands basic self-care as a luxury tier that requires premium products. And here is the behavioral trap. When you're genuinely exhausted and overwhelmed, you are most financially vulnerable. Decision fatigue, the mental depletion that comes from making dozens of small choices, all day dramatically lowers your resistance to treat yourself spending. The brands know exactly when you are most tired. That is not coincidence. That is targeting data. Number 10. The aesthetic fitness subscription stack. And because one wellness app was never going to be enough, the stack grows. Pilates app, meditation app, breathwork app, cold plunge community membership. Each one is between $15 and $40 a month. Each one was downloaded with full intention. Behavioral research on subscription psychology shows that the average person overestimates how often they will use a wellness subscription by nearly 40%. The apps are engineered for sign-up friction to be zero and cancellation friction to be significant. Your optimism about your future self is the product they are monetizing. Number 11. The invest in yourself course spiral. The final trap is the most expensive, and it wears the most respectable disguise. Calls itself self-development. A $297 financial mindset course. A $199 feminine energy masterclass. A $450 life design program. The language is empowering. The math is brutal. These products exploit a genuine, legitimate desire for growth and dress up motivational content in premium packaging. Real skill building is available in libraries, accredited platforms, and free university content online. The premium price is not buying you better information. It is buying you a feeling of serious investment in yourself. Here is the full picture assembled. Every single one of these 11 trends targets the same emotional core. The fear that you are not enough, not organized enough, not healthy enough, not calm enough, not disciplined enough. The wellness and aesthetic industries didn't create that fear, but they built a $500 billion global infrastructure to profit from it relentlessly. The one behavioral shift that cuts through all of it is devastatingly simple. A 48-hour purchase delay on anything aesthetically motivated. Not forever, just 48 hours. Research on impulse purchasing consistently shows that desire intensity drops by over 60% within 2 days when the initial visual trigger, the Instagram post, the TikTok aesthetic, the beautifully shot ad, is no longer in front of you. The shame that made the glass jars feel urgent? It evaporates. What remains is clarity about what you actually needed. You didn't need the pantry overhaul. You needed the hour of peace that the algorithm convinced you the jars would provide. The moment you stop funding the aesthetic industry's version of your life, something sharp comes into focus. There are charges already quietly leaving your account every single month for versions of this same illusion you signed up for and completely forgot about. Click the video on your screen right now, and let's pull back the next layer to expose how invisible recurring bills are silently dismantling your paycheck from the inside out.